So, hello everyone. I want to just check if the live is work successful. So, let's check. So, the sound is work successfully, and let just copy. I want to just copy. I want to just share this live. So, let's get started. So here I just first start to build my own socket and that I want to use. Let's see the screen. We just resize it and let's start. So we just to check. First of all, this is maybe a small application touch system. Maybe will like Facebook or Instagram, but not large as this application. And uh, more information that how I build. For now, I didn't complete this website, and I just created by on the client using Vue.js, and on the database and the server side, I just used Node.js with MongoDB. So in my socket, WebSocket protocol, I just use a library that I think popular on Node.js called socket.io. And so I want to just remove this calculator. And so this is the first client, and this is this. Sorry, this is the second client. And let just to maybe reload the page to see how we can. So this is my first protocol. We're using WebSocket for the connection between the client and the server. So maybe I can type some message hello, and this message I want to send it to the server, and the server, when someone can see is connected from the client, so he received the the message. So what we can do now, uh, maybe I want to make some sorry register pages, and so we just to organize our line. So what we have, we want to have register and the login pages, the create operation for the post, and I want to organize or update the chat message pages, and also adding the page the profile page for the user, and also the save page. So here uh, the user can save other posts, and the most important things so is adding friend. And so the popular concept we want to use is the graph data structure, and we want to implement and know how I can add friend, or maybe the application can recommend a friend. So I think this most popular features we can start. After maybe we can uh, add some features, but what things I want to focus in this applications is how to adding flag using graph and optimize the sorry the messaging up. So let's get started. So we want to just creating. So what is the component of this app? Uh, we have the nav bar and the post with likes, comment, and save. Also, sorry, uh, also the message. Sorry. So the message component, and what is the next? So let's check the message component. What is the next? So we want to just start. So I just build my server is the server of the Node.js, and make a WebSocket. So I just maybe remove this command. So here it will emit on the all client open the connections. Okay, and so this and enable. So the most maybe we can add database dot text. So we want to use MongoDB, so we want to use a NoSQL database. And in this NoSQL database, we want to store our data, like the information of the user and also the messaging that's most important. So I think this is the most things I want to focus. So first, what we want to I had just building the navbar and the login and so we want to maybe create. So check. So this is my GitHub profile. I will add on the description. You can follow me. I maybe every single day I make a new contribution on my side project. So if you want to check my code, maybe to uh, to add a contribution, so that it will be a pleasure for me. So this is my GitHub account, and I just publish my project here. So it's called the social media chat applications. So maybe you can add the chat application using socket.io in Node.js. Okay, so after what we want to, so I want to just build the backend. So this is the server, and also I want to just initialize my so middleware, and also the model, and so after the model we want to add the so configuration of the database, and here we want to add db.gs. So we want to create a new database on the MongoDB. Okay, so I want to just log in on the page, and let's check what we can do the next. So I want to add a new project. So I name it a chat system. So we want to create a project, and let's see what is the next step. So I want to create a new cluster. I want to just select the free. So the cluster I want to add chat system. So the username, I want to add a root. So this is just my side project, and for the password, I want to add so get database user, and let's get the link to add the connections. So this is my cluster on the database, and let's see what is. So he just creating the cluster, and I want to just make new connection with the database. So this is the URL we just paste when he finished creating the cluster. So I want also to uh, uh, install the Mongos and the MongoDB package. So I want to just acquire the Mongos. So I just had the configurations, and let's check so the Mongos and the URL. So we connect the Mongos to the URL. After I make so database, so I want to just copy this to database, connect it successfully. So we just run. So I want to just run the error, not displaying the text. Okay, so we just get the connection, the URL. So I just do pick the drive, and here the connections. So these we want to just update the password 1234. So can also just remove this. And on the server, we just require. So let's check if there's any error. So let's complete what we want to add as the gaps. The mongos require mongos, so now listen to the part. So what is the problem? So I think the problem on the cut method. So here, as you See, the database is connected successfully. What the mistake sorry I did, I don't display the error on the console. And also let separate this on the config file, and we just to require the file. Honest db connection. So connection code in the config in the folder we have to require in server.js. And let's see. So so in db.js, and on the server we just make the variable db connection and let's see if so the db connection is not a function. So what if we just make a function? Exactly. So we export our module as a function. Sorry. And here and let's see this time if display an error. Not found. Try and catch, and in the try we just add our connection. So we just display. So here, as you see, what is the problem? So what we want to read. So also we just build the user model, user dot sorry js, and the post dot js, and the chat dot js. Also what is like Node.js. So this is the most popular model that we can start. For the user, so we require the mongos and mongo.schema honest user schema. So this is the mongos, and we just add a new schema, sorry. So the user has the first name, but I just get the name. Sorry. And here I add the type, so it will be string. So an email and a password. So what is the next things? The email, the password. So the gender, and we export. So in module, so we just type the name of the modules. So here for the for the user and for the post, we just add title or the content. So the body, and we want to define and for the chart. So the body, or maybe add the content and here. So for the chart up, what had, and let's see what is the design. So the sender and the receiver. The sender and the receiver, but why? Chat rooms, content, status, send and deliver and read. Uh, let's see. center. So this is the receiver. So the type is the mongoose dot schema dot types dot object ID. So this is referred to the sender ID and also for the receiver ID. So this is the receiver ID. Also, we can maybe display the status. So it will be the enum, and the default is unread. So enum, and let's see how enum in the type string. So type string. And create a dot type date, and the default is date dot now send deliver and read. So what? Oh, okay. So enum and for the require we add true for all the field. Mongo schema the type that object ID. So this is for the type. And so what's the next? For the post, title and the body, also the user. So the type, I will add the mongoose types. object ID. So mongo.schema.type object ID. So type and the body string the user ID user. Also, we just to add create a dot add field. So the type will be date. So the date is a function that lets you to make a request and store in the database as date type, and default value I will add date.now. So we want to just copy this, and let's see where is the problem here. So unexpected token. schema.id. So yeah, problem, I just forget the comma. So for the title and the body as required. So for now we just created the chat and the user, and so we stop here. So this is the first live streaming to build chat application systems using the Node server as a backend, and for the front end I want to use Vue. So I will complete the next step in the next slide.